Video 2, take 12. All right, this is number 10. The answer is 3x minus 2y equaling a negative 22. Number 11 is 3x plus 4y equaling a negative 11. Number 12 is 4x minus 3y equaling a negative 6. So number 10 in standard form, we're going to have y minus 5. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Sorry. Notice I have 3 halves. And with 3 halves, I need to get rid of the half part. So what I'm going to do is go through and multiply everything by 2. So when I multiply the left side by 2, it's going to be 2 times y minus 5. And that equals 2 times 3 halves times the quantity x plus 4. So I get 2y minus 10 is equal to 3 times the quantity x plus 4. 2y minus 10 equals 3x plus 12. I'm going to subtract the 3x and add the 10 to both sides. So I have a negative 3x plus 2y is equal to 22. But I have a negative 3x, remember, so I'm going to multiply everything by a negative. That's going to give me 3x minus 2y equals a negative 22. Number 11, I'm going to multiply everything by 4. So we're going to go 4 times y plus 2. Again, I'm multiplying everything by 4 because I have a negative 3/4. And we need to take everything times 4 to get rid of the denominator. So that is 4y plus 8 equals 3 times the quantity x plus 1. 4y plus 8 equals 3x plus 3. Again, I'm going to move the 3x to the left side and the 8 to the right side. So I'm going to have a negative 3x plus 4y equals 3 minus 8 is a negative 5. The answer from the book answer, number 12, is a negative 6. And it is 3y. If I multiply both sides, oh, I'm multiplying by 3. Oh, I'm multiplying by 4 on both sides. Oh, it's 4/3. Copied it wrong. All right, let's do that again. Sorry. Maybe you saw that. Whoever saw it, raise your hand. Now everybody knows you're on that problem. All right. What number am I doing again? Oh, I'm doing number 11, not number 12. Silly me. You know, can I undo all that I just did? Let's look. Hey, look at that. All right. But it's still going to be a minus 11 when we look at this. You know, you have to remember that's a negative. I had it there, 3/4. Negative 3, negative 3, negative 3. So now when I do this, I have a positive 3x plus 4y equals not a negative 5, but a negative 11. And that is my answer. Awesome. All right, number 12. Oops. Guess we'll see what I'm doing here first. Number 12, multiplying both sides by 3. So on number 12, we're going to have 3 times the quantity y minus 6, and that's equal to 3 times 4/3 times the quantity x minus 3. So I get 3y minus 18 is equal to 4 times x minus 3. 3y minus 18 equals 4x minus 12. Subtract the 4x, add the 18, so I have a negative 4x plus 3y is equal to, add the 18, that gives me 6, and multiply everything by a negative, gives me 4x minus 3y equals a negative 6. Double check, make sure that is correct. 4x minus 3y equals a negative 6. Very good. All right. Now on number 13, 14, and 15, you can change the 1.5 to a fraction, 1.5. On number 14, we can change the negative 2.4 to a fraction, a negative 2 2/5, and then rewrite that as an improper fraction. And then number 15, same process, same thing. So to save some time here, I'm going to write the answers down for number 13, and that is 3x minus 2y equals 2. That is for number 13. One of the things too, when you're working through the problem, um, you have to make sure you have it in lowest terms, greatest common factor of 1 for all of your values. Number 14 is 12x plus 5y equals 75. And number 15 is 5x minus 2y equals a negative 23. All right, I'm not going to go through those. Hopefully, you can just change the 1.5 to a fraction, the negative 2.4 to a fraction, and the 2.5 to a fraction. Remember, you want those as improper fractions, like number 12 with the 4/3. And then you just multiply everything through by the denominator like we did the previous problem. All right, moving on. Now we're going to write each equation in slope-intercept form. And remember, slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. Slope-intercept form. So this is, let's do the answers first. Number 16, the answer is y equals 4x plus 6. 17 is y equals a negative 7x minus 8. And 18 is y equals a negative 5x minus 57. So on 16, to do the problem, we're going to have y plus 2 equals 4x plus 8. Subtract 2 from both sides, y equals 4x plus 6. Number 17, y plus 1 is equal to a negative 7x minus 7. I could have plus a negative 7 or minus 7. Subtract 1 from each side. I get y equals a negative 7x minus 8. 18, y minus 3 is equal to a negative 5x minus 60. Add 3 to each side. Y equals a negative 5x minus 57. And that could be add a negative 57 as well. Number 19, yeah, something happened to 21. Number 19, doing the same process. We don't have to multiply everything by the fraction 2 in this problem because we can have a fraction as a slope. So I'm just going to multiply the 3 halves times the x and times the 4. So I'm going to have what? Whoop, I suppose you want the answers first. The answer for number 19 is y equals 3 halves x plus 11. Number 20, y equals a negative 3x minus 1/2. And 21, because I'm sure on your paper you can see it, it's y equals a negative 2x plus 7/6. Number 19, we're going to have y minus 5 is equal to 3 halves x plus 6. 3 halves times 4 is 6. Add 5 to both sides. We get y equals 3 halves x plus 11. Number 20, y minus 1/4 is equal to, I don't have any parentheses here for number, oh yes I do. Number 20, on my book, it has a negative 3 times the quantity x plus 1/4. Yours probably doesn't have that, and it might, I don't know. So that will be y minus 1/4 equals a negative 3x plus a negative 3/4. Add 1/4 to each side, you get y equals a negative 3x plus, or subtract 1/2 or plus a negative 1/2. And 21, you can figure that out. On number 22, all right. So, pardon the interruption. I don't know if you were able to hear that or not, but locker cleanout today on what day is it today? November 30th, 2012. For the people who are watching this in 2013. All right, back to work here. Now on problems like 22, A, B, and C, I'm not so worried about whether or not you get to the bells are working. Whether you're worried about getting the A and the B part, what I'm most curious about is whether or not you can get C, which is $60. All right, 23. The B part is y equals 0.5x, whoops, 1.5 times the quantity x minus 48 is what they have. But again, whoops, no, I was looking up at the x plus 40. All right, and then C, the important part is that you get $40. All right, on the back side, I'm just going to give the answers. Number 1, you get D minus 12 is equal to 12 times the quantity H minus 1. And again, if you used X and Y, that is fine. Number 2, it's 4X minus Y equals 0. 3, you're going to have a point starting at 0.40 and rising to 2060. Number 4, you get y minus 18 is equal to 3.5 times the quantity x minus, oh, I got to stop, otherwise over 15 minutes. Bye-bye.